Colorado Buffaloes, Boulder, Colorado. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Baylor Bears, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Buffaloes will kick it away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. The Bears offense will be first on the attack. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was singing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance, so I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
There he goes. Finally out of bounds at the 21-yard line after the big run. And the Bears want to pick up the tempo.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll leave it with him. Got enough space.
So far, it's been a rough first drive for this defense, but I tell you what, guys, all can be forgotten if they can bow up and make a stand right here. You got a goal-to-go situation. You know they're going to try to be physical. The field's already shrunk. Get some momentum back right here. Get a big stand. At least hold them to 3.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Trying to pound it in. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really blowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next 3rd down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
Into the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way. Lucky to get that one back.
Man, what a great break on the ball. Way to knock it down. But, man, this situation, they're almost in field goal range. Had a chance to maybe take some points off of the board. That's a big play that we might circle back to later.
Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Bears! And they have the first points of the game.
Who needs a field goal when you can get a touchdown? First drive, setting the tone, making a statement. 4th and goal, we are going for it. We are here for all the smoke. Nice job by this offense, capitalizing on the momentum, getting a touchdown to start this football game.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Colorado's offense has the ball for the first time. Give to the fullback. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Lewis wants to pass. It's complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. And the Buffaloes are in the hurry-up.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big 3rd down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
Out of the gun, the inside give. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. And the Buffaloes line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Has to get there to move the sticks. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Buffaloes are on the move. Looking downfield on first down. Working that left side. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Lewis to throw. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Hopefully that's not going to affect the quarterback's confidence going back to this guy later. That was a catch he should have made. He dropped it. Let's see what the QB does moving forward.
Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Quick release by the QB. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trying him out there.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got it set up on the outside. Uses a nifty move to work his way to the 24.
He didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Wants to throw on first down. Finds his tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Give to the back. Oh, he's got a chance. Turning it on. All down, but they'll... the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And that's a good second down run. Commit to the running game, run the football. Great gain, great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
That's the end of the period. Baylor is on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the grab.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Going to swing it on second down. It's complete. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a third and long from the 27. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Lewis wants to pass. Got him downfield. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Buffaloes are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. Caught. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Sends it back in motion. Wants to fire on second down. Quickly out to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
To the ground to try to move the chains. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Buffaloes will try to move the sticks on fourth down. Going for the marker on the ground. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Buffaloes pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Not a lot there. Picks up one inside the 20 to the 19.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 3rd and long. Lewis to throw. Using the quick game. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. The Buffaloes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. A designed run for the quarterback. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this in the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Wisconsin is in trouble right now, and unless something changes, this is the type of day that can crush morale. Not Bucky's finest day at the office. They're trailing by 17 to Ohio State. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Pulled and fired complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
In defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You can tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes nowhere.
Back to pass. Gets it to the back. A 6-yard pickup that leaves him with 3rd and 4. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And these little slots are so fast, and they can stretch the whole field. They make you just sit back on your heels. They make you nervous, really. But then they break those in-breaking routes where he shows his number to the quarterback really quickly and make the play. These slot receivers are just so dynamic.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Got it in the middle. It's small. Breaks into the open. And he ran away from the deep. To take it in. Touchdown, Bears!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Lewis wants to pass. Got his man. They got him at the 42, but he got 5 yards on the play. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. To the air on first down. Looking to scramble. Wide open, makes the catch. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Buffaloes getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man. Oh, he's got some space. He's run out of bounds. The big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. He is dealing on this drive, completed all 5 throws, and now they have 1st and goal.
Yeah, and who needs balance when you got a guy like this? You trust him, get the ball back in the pocket. The ball's coming out, spreading it around the field. Nice decision-making. This drive has been surgical for this QB.
Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Touchdown, Bucs! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
That is exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create some. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz score. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Boulder. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys more than a mile above sea level at Folsom Field.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. start the second half. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain, so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Lewis to throw. Fires to the wideout. Right through the wicket. He just flat dropped it on the crosser, and it'll be fourth down. And the Buffaloes send out the punt unit. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's Spillman. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. They'll give it to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Taylor. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. He leaves it with his back. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to go up top. Release to the back. Touchdown, Baylor! Add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Lewis wants to pass. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Pulls and throws off the RPO. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
The Buffaloes want to crank the tempo. Power football with the run. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. There he goes. He's forced out of bounds at the 31, but that is why you keep it on the ground. And the Buffaloes back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Makes it past the marker. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
The timeout called here by the defense is the first one they've used this half. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. He got it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. This is a design run. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able...
Touchdown, Colorado! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway. They're going to go ahead and go for 2 here and try to make it a field goal game. A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Makes the catch.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Bears have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Got his man in the middle. At the 40, there he goes. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. The Bears are marching down the field. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
I know this defense feels like they missed some opportunities. Yeah, they had 2 sacks their last game out, but they feel like they left a bunch more out on the field, and they wanted to try to get to the quarterback in this game. That was finally the first time they registered a sack so far here. Curious to see how this pass rush looks the rest of the way.
Fires to the right. Got his man. They bring him down, but the big play will move. Sticks. Man. The play is the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Motion from the wideout. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? That's the end of the quarter, and it's Baylor holding the edge. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking to throw. Big guy smells it. Touchdown Bears! The offense cashing it in on that drive. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the fourth. If this dude were a kitchen knife, you would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. Lewis to throw. It's complete on the right side. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. Rushes on him. Fires on the move. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The pull and throw off the RPO. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now on 3rd down for this offense. Takes a handoff. It's Bellamy. Turning it on. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Buffaloes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. 2nd down coming up. Looking to fire. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Bellamy. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these 1st downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry. But they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
You know, you better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, missed the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. Defense has to do a better job of finishing.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Lewis wants to pass. Dangerous screen into traffic. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead, get the football back.
Touchdown, Buffaloes! And the comeback is on.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And the extra point splits the uprights. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you a huge third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab. And he'll be run out of bounds. And these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals.
Nice job executing the 4-minute offense. You know, they practice this throughout the week, having a lead late in the game, running plays to just get enough to get first downs to stay on the field, and they are executing this 4-minute offense to perfection.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And the Bears come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He's got it again. They are ready this time. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage. And after that big run, the defense answers.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
A timely pickup to get the first down there, and it took a little something out of the crowd, too. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Finding an escape route. Got enough for the first down and wants more. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bears pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12.
And this situation here on second down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in this situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. They'll run it to the right. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. I'm sure these guys on offense dreamed of this situation. Big stage, time winding down, desperately needing a score. Well, now they can make those dreams reality. Right on the money. Snowed under by the defense. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Lewis to throw. It's complete to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. They'll try to get the first through the air.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Makes the catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass.
And so far today, man, both offenses have been so good. Like, putting up points, being productive. Now in a big moment, man, the defense has a chance to step up. Nice job batting the football down. A couple more opportunities to...
Caught at the 25. A huge gain on that one before he... out of bounds, and he has the first down. And the Buffaloes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Looking to throw on first down. Bring in the heat. And he steps in just in the nick of time to get the touchdown they need, and now they need to cap it with a 2.
Man, what a great job by this offense. And listen, we'll break that down later, but it's go time now. It's 2-point conversion time. You got to go to your script. You got these written down in the section. 2-point plays. You didn't know it was going to be this crucial, but late in the ball game, this will decide the game.
And guys, as big as that touchdown was, they have to try to pay it off with a 2-point try to tie the game. Got his man quickly. He will get there for the 2-point conversion, and we have a tie game in the waning seconds. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the fourth quarter and about to kick it away. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions probably, maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Paul. We're like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
So here comes our first play of overtime. Pulls and fires complete to the right. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. First and goal as they try to jump on top here in overtime. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
They go right back to this guy on second and goal. He cannot get it in. A mere inches from pay dirt. Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. They're going for the touchdown here on 4th and goal in overtime.
Get set, get set.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive.
That is just a play you have got to be able to come up with. They don't get bigger than that. 4th down, you've got to make the catch. Whether it's a perfect throw or whether it's off of your body, you're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that play in. You've got to make the play for your quarterback and your offense to keep that drive alive, and he's not able to come up with it.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Takes a hit as he fires. Got the big tight end on the corner route. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. Lets it fly. He's in. A game-winning touchdown in overtime.
How about the day for this young fella? 3